Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to The Bar with Benji and Anthony after a long hiatus, and we're actually going to be reviewing
Fate of the Furious. It's the new Fast and the Furious installment, number 8,
Yes,
obviously,
F8.
duh, and it's directed by F. Gary Gray. Came out this weekend, and we're pleasantly surprised about this.
Yeah, it's a little bit, it's the 8th one, it's another, Transformers kind of thing. It's like, oh, when are they going to start?
How many
and I
more?
think they've actually announced a 9th already.
Yes,
so you know
already.
what, guys? Let's go and review this number 8. So, Fate of the Furious is a copy-paste type of movie. It's the same thing that we've seen, throughout the films. Nothing's different, even the way it kind of starts. It starts off with Vin Diesel, of course. He's back again. Dominic Toretto.
It's a good formula, though. It works. It works
It
for
does.
this type of film.
It does work for this film. Dominic's back, Letty's back, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's back, Luke Hobbs, and even Deckard Shaw's back, which is Jason Statham.
Yep.
They're all back. Everybody's back. And it's the same cast. It's the love cast. Everybody loves this cast, I think. And if you've been...
Is it fun?
It's fun. If you've been a fan of the series, if you've ever seen any of the series, I think you're going to like this one. It's a little bit better than 7 overall. But, of course, it does have its flaws because it is a Fast and Furious movie. But...
I know you're not kind of liking it as much, and actually this is surprising because I went dragging in my feet to the theater. I was like, I don't want to see this movie, and I was kind of hating you. I was like, God, I can't believe we're going to have to do this movie, and I left pleasantly surprised. I really enjoyed it. If you notice in the beginning when they're in Cuba, they do almost the exact beat by beat of the very first Fast and the Furious with the girl going down, and I was just like, oh, you know what? We're back in normal territory. We know these movies. We like these movies, and I enjoyed it.
They're always like in Spanish.
Yeah, it was in
countries.
Spanish.
No,
it
like
was some sort of what do you mean?
No, like it's copy because they've been in Dominican Republic, they've been in Mexico, they've been in Cuba.
Now they're in Cuba.
And they all start off.
Well, Cuba's open to the world now, so that's why they did it.
And it's a fun movie. It's a fun movie to have, and it's over dramatized in everything. In the lines, the acting, the punchlines.
Physics.
You know when they're coming. Physics isn't involved in this movie. The cars are over the top. All of that.
And how do they have money to travel the world? It's like, oh yeah, I have no plans, and the dogs are fed, and we get to go to Russia and New York and Cuba.
Yeah, and one thing that caught me off guard was the twist of the movie, which of course we're not going to spoil anything. We haven't spoiled anything. If you want to watch it, if you do want us to spoil it, let us know. We'll comment on Instagram or something. But it actually caught me off guard. It actually got me like
it was
in awe.
Good.
It was very interesting on that. But I can't say the big main part of the bad part about this is like you kind of know when the punchlines are gonna come. Yeah. There's scenes in the movie that just don't make sense. Like, why is this here? Are you trying to be another actor?
It's like it's 15 minutes. Something has to blow up.
Exactly.
Oh, there it is.
Tyrese.
Oh God!
You could see the director giving them money to say these stupid lines sometimes, and it's kind of like weird because the Deckard Shaw, which is like Jason Statham and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, it kind of feels like if they're trying to do like Arnold and Stallone, just battling of like who has the bigger, like it's.
Let's say The Rock, because I know he doesn't go by The Rock no more, but The Rock just wants to be Arnold Schwarzenegger so bad,
and it's just something to where like you could see but I liked it. It was fun. It was kind of cool how the punchlines and all that was really great. The over the top action scenes, like in the trailer they show like a sea of cars flying towards it. That's kind of like dumb to me. Like it was dumb, but it was funny. It was fun just to see like someone turning the corner with like 50 cars.
Yeah, the whole 50 thing in one shot, that was pretty cool. But when they're falling down like bodies out of an M. Night Shyamalan movie, like come on,
Yeah, like this is an action movie. It's something to where you're supposed to go to the theater and you just have fun with it. Don't criticize it. Like a lot of people, like you saw the score, it's 64% on Rotten Tomatoes. All they're doing is they're criticizing it as a movie, but this isn't like that type of movie. Just
but
enjoy
it's making money. What it made $532 million in the first weekend.
Yeah, like it does making money. I heard it's doing amazing in the foreign countries, like Asian countries. I heard it's making like a lot of money.
And all that?
Yeah, and I don't know why. Like I guess it's fun, but overall,
it's hot girls, hot cars, and action.
It is. That is what it is.
And equals money.
Yeah, but in the end, it's a copy paste fun movie that you've seen in the past. If you've seen other movies, if you've seen any other series, you're gonna see it. Even from the first one, which is my favorite one, you'll see that copy paste thing still coming into this one. You'll see that plot twist. You'll see when the antagonist comes in. You'll see when that big scene is gonna happen in the movie.
Speaking about her name's Cypher, right? It's played by Charlize Theron. What did you think about her?
She was cool. She's
don't like
in
her
everything.
hair.
She's in everything, in my opinion. I don't really like her as an actor personally.
I like her, like, visually, she's hot to look at, but not in this movie. She was like, her hair thing was kind of bothering me, and
It was a cool setup. Like,
she was trying to be like a bad James Bond villain in a way.
yeah,
you know?
she was like a cool hacker. That was the cool thing about it. Apparently she was better than Anonymous, which is really cool. Kind of different, but overall, don't go in thinking this movie is going to be, that one Fast and the Furious movie that you've been waiting for. It's not. It's something to where you know what's going to happen.
They should have actually just finished it last time. The
Yeah.
way they closed it in the last episode.
But they always close it at that too. Everybody gets back after they kill a million people.
And money
they
talks.
come eat barbecue because everybody loves barbecue after murder, right? But overall, go in. If you're going to go watch this movie, go in there, just enjoy the movie. Just, find it for a cheaper price. Wait for it to come on TV if you want to. But it was an okay movie. Oh, sorry if it kind of sounded repetitive. Sorry if I had fun a lot. I noticed that as well. But it's hard because this movie is
Not hard, Ben. It's just a really fun movie. Just take your kids, take your sons, go out with your boys. You're gonna enjoy.
It's
this
nothing
film.
new. I think that's the reason I really can't express what I haven't seen in the past. But it's like you said, it's something to you take your kids. It's an enjoyable movie. It's a fun movie to watch, and because of it, I'm probably gonna give it a 7. Maybe a 6.5. I'm conflicted because it's still like it's a whatever movie. But yeah, like if you could take, it's a movie on the weekend. It's cheap. I say go watch it.
I'm going to give it a 7. I dragged my feet to the theater to see this movie. I was kind of regretting having to put the $6 down. But when I left, I really enjoyed it. I had a really good time. And I was surprised because you know what? Everyone's back. They did roll call like we said earlier. And I enjoyed this film.
If you guys like this review, if you guys like everything we do here, remember to hit that like button. Also in the comments down below, let us know which one's your favorite Fast and the Furious movie. 1 through 17,000, whichever one you guys like. Personally, my favorite one, of course, is the first one. It's always been the best for me.
For sure.
So yeah, let us know in the comments. Also, guys, we do have our social media down below. You can click on that. And don't forget to subscribe for more awesome reviews. Have a good one.